and welcome to this week's episode of Really Black Cinema. I am your host, as always, Quentin Goldblatt, and with me tonight I have Ciroc X, also known as Nighttrain Mustafa. I believe he is the last drunk, angry Black Panther Party member.
What up?
What up, indeed, sir. How do you care to be referred to this evening? How should I call you?
I mean, people can call me what they want to call me, but you know, it just depends on sometimes if I'm drinking the dark liquor or the white liquor.
The clear liquor, I think.
Motherfucker, I said white liquor.
Yes, sir. The white liquor. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Nighttrain Mustafa, Ciroc X. Were you excommunicated from the Black Panther Party?
Yeah, I was kicked out. I mean, they say I drank too much. And they also, you know, the movement is pretty dead. I mean, you gotta look at like music these days, rappers, Wiz Khalifa. Does that boy know that his name means giraffe piss in African? No, he don't know that. He don't know. He gonna drop albums. I'm supposed to buy an album from a man named Waka Flocka? What? How am I supposed to explain that to my kids? Waka Flocka? Really?
I'm sure he's a wonderful musician.
I digress. We're supposed to be here talking about the movies.
Yes, well, do you ever do any reviews for anything other than black movies?
Man, if I only did black movies, I'd be out of a job real quick now, wouldn't I? There's only 3 that come out a year. I review all movies.
One out right now.
I review all movies except for kid movies. Leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone.
I think that's good advice for everyone. Mr. Nighttrain Mustafa, also known as Ciroc X, would you please give me your review of the movie Cloud Atlas, now in theaters?
Man, ain't no white people movie confused me this much since inception. I don't know what they was doing in there. I just kept sitting around waiting for Halle Berry to show up. Woo! One time she showed up as a white girl. Another time she showed up as a black girl. I think there was an Indian in there too. I don't know. Punjabi, NC, whatever.
You mean like a Native American Indian?
No, like Punjabi, like 7-Eleven red dot one.
The new movie, Taken 2, in theaters now, action thriller movie, Mr. Mustafa.
Taken 2 pissed me off. Imagine that. It's just like Taken 1, only this time they took his ex-wife too. Wouldn't have saved that bitch. Would have left her with the terrorists. Would have kicked her in the balls, fed her to the sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah, the sharks.
Mixed martial arts has taken the world by storm, and in the new action movie, Here Comes the Boom. Tell us about it, Nighttrain.
Man, this movie was great. I tell you, you had that fat white boy thinking he was an MMA fighter, and he got his ass whooped for an hour and a half. I loved it. It was the funniest movie I've seen since Coming to America.
I like that.
She's your queen to be, the queen to be forever.
I don't know if I've seen
Sex with chocolate. Sex with chocolate. That was a movie.
Well, here's a movie that I think is right in your wheelhouse.
Wheelhouse? What are you talking
Yes, Denzel Washington starring in Flat.
Denzel, my man. Denzel. Love the movie. I hated how racist it was. Yeah, I see you looking frowned upon. It's because they did him dirty. They did him dirty just because he was drunk. Hell, I'm drunk. He turned that plane upside down and saved them people. When that white boy Sully, he landed in the Hudson River. River's dirty as shit, man. River caught on fire. There's 17 sewage treatment plants on that river.
We never get this kind of news in Tel Aviv. Also, the scary movie Paranormal 4 now in theaters.
You mean Poltergeist 7? Only spooky shit happened to white people. They still never got that little bitch on the TV, did they?
She's back.
Crazy crackers, leave the house, move. You know, projects don't get haunted unless you go outside.
I wouldn't know, I've never been to the projects. The new Quentin Tarantino flick, Man with the Iron Fist, is in theaters now. Your review, Ciroc X.
Bunch of sexy Asian bitches chopping heads off of people. You got no beef with that at all.
Does sound nice, doesn't it? The last movie we'll be reviewing tonight is Alex Cross.
Alex Cross. You know, this was the worst of the Medea movies. I just kept waiting on her to come out and shoot somebody in the face. I don't understand why she didn't kill the bad guy at all. She wasn't in the movie enough.
I'm sorry, this Tyler Perry movie is independent of the Medea series.
What? You telling me Medea was in the movie? She just didn't come out and end the final conflict like she was supposed to. I mean, if you read, Medea has great life lessons. I heard that they making The Color Purple 2, starring Medea and Idris Elba, that African boy that all the ladies like, and Fat Oprah. Fat Oprah's gonna be back for Color Purple 2.
Oprah's still around.
Yeah, she gonna be back for Color Purple 2. They gonna get all the black ladies that be on shows like The View and Whoopi and all those people. Michael Strahan's teeth is gonna be in the movie.
I think he could eat corn on the cob through a chicken wire fence.
Oh, you talking about black people, boy? I'm Nighttrain. I'm Nighttrain.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Really Black Cinema. This was my guest today, Black Power, Nighttrain Mustafa, also known as Ciroc X. Thank you for joining us. Next week, we will be talking about Disney taking over Lucasfilms in the forthcoming Star Wars trilogy.
They need to bring Mace Windu back.
I don't think
Samuel L. Jackson should be in every movie ever. Forever.
And ever. Also, the Governator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, will make a return as Conan the Barbarian. And until then,
there wasn't no black barbarians. There wasn't no black barbarians.
Not in Sumeria. Not in Polynesia either.
That's pretty close to Ethiopia, ain't it?
Have a good night.